Today we're gonna play Doctor. And you may wonder why. If you watched my previous episode, you can see that on the journey home from Monaco, we hammered the Autobahn, and the journey had an abrupt end around Berlin, where we started to hear a knocking sound coming from the engine compartment. Despite having that irritating sound coming from the frontal area, we decided to take it carefully and drive home. And here we are back in Stockholm, and we're gonna start dig into the problem and see what is causing it. So let's get started. So the sound was only coming at idle, like when you're stopping at a stoplight, and then you could hear this like something like that. And it came from here, I think. But I tried to find the source using this diagnostic tool, and pinpoint on various locations. I tried the ABC pump, everything, no result. So I realized I need to step up, and I got this other kind of set from Amazon, which is this kind of thing. You have these clamps that you put on different locations. We have 6 of these, and then you can see here on the screen where it's coming from, and you can adjust the sensitivity, and you can also hear when you have found the right channel. Then you can use the headset to amplify it and hear the sound even better. So we're gonna place this, and we're gonna drive the car and see if we can get track on where it's coming from. So let's get started. I plugged the connectors in for all of the 6 sensors, and we're ready to take a test drive. Jävlar, jag tror jag hittat det. Nu är vi nära. Kanal 3. Det luktar riktigt dåligt. Ja, vi har det. Där. Så, yes, vi har det. Ha! Fy fan vad äckligt det låter! Okay, we found it's number 3, but I don't remember which it was, so we need to track down number 3. Numero 3. The sound is coming from this, I think it's a pressure hose to the ABC. It is that one. Okay, so we know it's coming from here, from the clamp that was on the high pressure line from the ABC pump, but we just need to make sure it could come from some pulley, tensioner pulley or something. So we're gonna put one more just beside of the previous location and see if it's more or less. We're gonna put 2 here, 1 here where it was, and then we're gonna put 1 I noticed that the knocking sound would occur when turning the steering wheel. The explanation to that could be that the ABC pump drives both the power steering and the suspension. Yes, it is coming from that position. Okay, so it's not a big surprise that we have a broken ABC pump. We're gonna leave that for now and continue with the oil comparison test that we started off before we took off from Stockholm. Last year I ran the Mobil 1 oil 4,400 kilometers and I needed to add 2 liters of oil. That gives us a result of 1 liter per 2,200 kilometer. For the Monaco trip, we changed oil. We went with the Liqui Moly 5W40 and kept track of every drop of oil that we put in the engine during the long journey. The result we have here is quite stunning. After 5,350 kilometers, we had added 1.8 liters of oil. That gives us a result of 1 liter for 2,850 kilometers. That is definitely a noticeable improvement with almost 30%, and I'm so happy with that result. Because the V12 AMGs are known to take a little bit of oil. And I mean, it's nothing crazy about that. It's 12 of everything and it's a higher power engine running quite hot. I must also say that 0W40 is the recommended oil for the M275 AMG engine. It is a little bit thinner during cold starts than the 5W40, but I don't do so many short trips and I'm not gonna drive the car in winter, so the 5W40 should work perfectly. One additional comment also is the driving conditions that we put this engine through when we made a trip. We were going like 200, 250, 300 kilometers per hour and the oil got super hot. Still, we have a good result for the oil consumption. That is perfect. And what about the fuel consumption? I saved all of the receipts and the result is quite stunning. In total, we burned up 736 liters of fuel. That gives us a fuel consumption of 1.37 liters per 100 kilometer. And I think that's quite amazing, considering it's a 2-ton car and we were traveling at speeds way above 200 almost all the time. So I must say that this car, it's starting to become a money saver. Jokes aside, it's quite good. And now on to the main subject of this video. What are we gonna do with the ABC pump? The ABC pump is known to fail on these cars, so it was not a big surprise that it was time for it. Right now I have 3 options on my mind that I'm going to present for you. Please share your experience and comment what you think. What should we do? The first option is to hand the car over to Mercedes-Benz. I'm not sure about the price. I think it could be around 40 to 50,000 Swedish kronor, which is around 4 or 5,000 euro. I will see if I can get an inquiry for that. Our second option is to do the ABC pump replacement ourselves. There are not so much information on the internet about how to do that on this particular model. So I will do some investigation and I will see if that is something we can consider. The third option is to book a trip and we drive the car back to Germany and we fix it there at a local specialist. So we're gonna see that. I'm gonna do some investigation now and evaluate our options, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. So that will be in a future video when we fix the ABC pump. We have future things going on this channel too. We're gonna fix some things on this car. We have the bladders in the seat. They are worn out, so I noticed now when we were driving that these doesn't inflate down here and up here. So I think it's hole in the bladders. We're gonna remove this seat, gonna take it apart and see if we can get it to work 100% again. Then we need to refurbish the front headlights because the seal has cracked, so we get water into the headlights. We need to fix that before they break. And also we're gonna polish the glass. That are a few things that we need to do on the CL65 in future videos, along with the new ABC pump. We have more things that coming up too, because as you can understand, I'm not driving this CL65 in the winter time. So we need a good daily driver. So that will also be some kind of episode that is coming up soon. Follow me when I test drive some cars and pick the right one. So we will see what we're gonna have. Stay tuned and don't forget to click subscribe. See you!